Greetings and welcome to the Pampering Myself podcast. I'm your host, Pam Jones, aka Jonesy. Our mission is to empower women in every facet of life, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Join us as we explore self-care, personal growth, and holistic wellness, inspiring you to embrace your journey and nurture your inner strength. So grab your favorite snack or beverage, snuggle up in your favorite chair, and relax, because every woman deserves a little pampering. Welcome to the Finding Your Purpose and Passion podcast. Today, we're embarking on an exciting journey of self-discovery where we'll focus on understanding who we are and what truly motivates us. In this casual and heartfelt conversation, we'll dove into the importance of self-awareness, explore our values and beliefs, and hopefully uncover our passions. Whether you're at the crossroads in life or simply looking to ignite that spark within, this episode is designed to help you reflect on your personal journey and empower you to pursue your goals and confidence. Knowing who we are plays a pivotal role in finding our purpose. What we've come to learn is that self-awareness shapes our lives and influences our pursuit of our goals. By reflecting on our values, beliefs, and passions, we can gain valuable insight that guides us towards a more purposeful, fulfilling path. Whether you're seeking clarity or just looking to reconnect with what motivates you, this episode is here to inspire and empower you on your quest for purpose. I may have shared a few occasions a while back that I'm a member of the Detroit Association of Black Storytellers. And we have a very diverse group of members who share a variety of stories, such as children's stories, folk tales, fantasy, cultural, etc. Basically, the mission of the organization is to share our culture through stories, and that can be done in a variety of ways. And when I joined over 10 years ago, I tried a few of these genres that I just mentioned, and for some reason, they just didn't resonate with me. So I resorted back to the old days when I first joined Toastmasters International, where I shared personal stories, and it felt good. And that's where I found my voice again. So I now refer to myself as an authentic storyteller because I have to tell what is truly my passion. I recall curating an event about the lives of 3 historical Black women where we shared their stories in first person. Now, it was truly my favorite performance of all the years that I had been performing. And I was able to really dive into the character and become her. And when I thought about it, telling true stories is where my passion has always lied, which is a perfect example of when we know ourselves. I love hearing my fellow storytellers share genres, but they aren't for me. Telling authentic stories, whether it's my story or someone else's story, is what really inspires and motivates me. And that's also how I like to watch television, documentaries, things that are of real people, real circumstances. So self-awareness is key to uncovering our passions and our purpose. But think about it. How often do we actually pause and reflect on who we are? Because life gets busy and we can lose sight of what truly matters to us. But if we don't know ourselves, how can we know what we really want? It's like wandering around in a strange city without a map. You know what that means. Understanding our values like honesty, creativity, or adventure helps align our goals with what feels authentic. And when we do what resonates with our core beliefs, passion shines through. Plus, we often find limiting beliefs that can hold us back. But when we know who we are, we can challenge those thoughts and replace them with empowering ones. Every time I tried a genre that was outside of being authentic, I wasn't really feeling it. I felt out of place. I was comparing myself to others, and I would struggle. And for what? So the lack of confidence kept me from participating. But once I was willing to just be me, regardless, I was more at ease. And through self-discovery, I found I needed to be authentic, true to myself, my values, and my beliefs. So, why is self-awareness such a big deal? Well, think of it as the foundation for everything else. If you don't know what makes you tick, how can you figure out what you want to pursue? When we take the time to really understand ourselves, we start to recognize our strengths and our weakness. Maybe you're great at connecting with people, but struggle with time management. Knowing this can help you choose goals that play to your strengths while giving you a heads up on what to work on. What are your values? Well, your values are like personal compass. They guide your choices and what you prioritize in life. And when you align your goals with your values, everything just feels more genuine. It's that amazing feeling when you're doing something that resonates with who you are, as I do as an authentic storyteller. So here's a list of 10 common personal values. Integrity, upholding honesty and strong moral principles. Respect, valuing others' feelings, rights, and opinions. Compassion, showing kindness and empathy towards others. Courage, facing challenges and fears with bravery. Responsibility, being accountable for one's actions and decisions. Growth, prioritizing personal development and continuous learning. Authenticity, being true to oneself and expressing oneself genuinely. Family, valuing relationships and time spent with loved ones. Freedom, cherishing independence and the ability to make choice. And number 10, service, committing to helping others and contributing to the community. So if you're feeling a little lost right now, take a moment to reflect, because this isn't something we think about on a regular basis. Ask yourself, what do I care about? What makes me happy? This self-discovery journey is ongoing, and the clearer you get on who you are, the easier it will be to find your passion and purpose. Nearly everything I do aligns with my passion, including this podcast. And hear what I say, nearly everything, because I'm not perfect. It's a journey. It's a continuous growth. So what about beliefs? We all have those little thoughts in our heads that can either lift us up or bring us down. And sometimes these are empowering beliefs that push us to chase our dreams, and other times they're limiting beliefs that hold us back. For example, I am not good enough. This belief can hinder confidence and the willingness to take on a challenge or pursue an opportunity. Or, I am too old. This thought can limit personal growth and the pursuit of new opportunities based on age. Now, those are things that people have either told us or we told ourselves. The cool thing is, by understanding your values and beliefs, you can start to challenge those limiting thoughts. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? What if I replace it with something more positive? So take some time over the next few days to jot down your top 5 values. Keep in mind, you want to be true to yourself, not what sounds good. You don't have to share this with anyone else. It's an exercise for you to discover yourself. However, note that it may evolve over time, especially as you grow, and that's okay. It's a great way to get clarity on what really matters to you. Remember, knowing your values and beliefs is a big step towards finding your purpose and passion. And I know people who are well into their 70s who will tell you they don't know what their purpose is, but they have not taken the time to figure out. And they very well could be walking in their purpose. I'm not saying they aren't. They just don't know it. However, don't overthink it. Sometimes we get stuck in analysis paralysis. That's cute, isn't it? Analysis paralysis, waiting for the perfect moment to make a move, and that's me. Those limiting beliefs that I have is I'm always trying to figure out how to do it better. It's never good enough. It takes me back to the days of my research paper, which I shared that topic before, where I continue to research because I never thought I had enough. No matter what I wrote, it was never good enough. But the truth is, action doesn't have to be massive. Even small steps can lead us in the right direction. Think about what excites you and how you can incorporate that into your daily life. Maybe you want to try out a new hobby or volunteer for a cause, something that you care about. Those are great ways to explore your passion without a huge commitment. And hey, you don't have to be afraid to experiment. Not every step will feel right, and that's totally okay. It's all part of the learning process. As I stated when I first joined the Storytellers, trying to fit in and tell stories that I wasn't comfortable with or before an audience that I didn't like, it didn't resonate with me. I love children, but they're not my audience. I didn't realize that until I did my performance in a children's concert, and that was my worst experience. So I know to never do it again. Believe me, I won't. As you take action, keep checking in with yourself. How do you feel about what you're doing? Is it energizing? Does it feel aligned with your values? If something doesn't feel right, don't hesitate to pivot, even if it means going against the grain. Also, surround yourself with supportive people who encourage you to chase your passions. Having a community can make a big difference and keep you motivated. So take a deep breath. Embrace the journey and remember that every step you take is a step closer to discovering your purpose. Embracing the journey of self-discovery is where all the magic happens. Remember that it's a process and not a race. Finding your purpose and passion is all about exploitation and growth. So allow yourself the space to learn and evolve. It's totally normal to feel uncertain along the way. Everyone goes through it. Celebrate the small victories. Did you try something new or learn something about yourself? Each little step counts and adds up over time. And don't forget to be kind to yourself. It's easy to get caught up in what you think you should be doing, but everyone's path is unique. As you continue this journey, keep an open mind. You might discover interests or passions you never considered before. And if something doesn't resonate anymore, that's totally perfectly fine. Change is part of the growth. I made a conscious decision to stop perming my hair. over, I say, a year ago. And going back to the hot comb and rollers was not the answer. So I decided to try braids. Now, I have been perming my hair for more than, let's just say 30 plus years. So the change was drastic. Well, that didn't last because the braids were too heavy and pulling my hair was too tight, especially in the front. So it caused thinning. So my next option was locks. Talk about trusting the process. I wanted to take them out just days after getting them in. But people kept saying, trust the process. I heard that statement so many times I could scream. But they were right. It was a journey that taught me what I thought I already knew. Patience. 6 months in, I'm glad I did trust the process. Ask questions, seek out new experience, and connect with others who inspire you. Surrounding yourself with positive influence can really help fuel your journey, as my lock community did. I was encouraged to embrace the journey, and it paid off. Life is constantly changing, and so are we. It's super important to stay flexible and be open to new ideas as we explore our passions. You might find that what you loved a year ago doesn't resonate the same way now, and that's totally okay. Embracing change can lead to some incredible opportunities. One key to adaptability is being willing to let go of expectations. Sometimes we put pressure on ourselves to stick to a certain path or timeline, but life doesn't always work that way. And instead of stressing about the perfect plan, focus on enjoying the process, like so many told me about my lock journey. Now, another great tip is to keep learning, whether it's picking up a new skill, diving into a book, or chatting with people who inspire you. Soaking up new information can help you pivot when you need to. Plus, it's a great way to discover unexpected interests. And remember, it's okay to ask for help. Reaching out to friends, mentors, or even joining groups can provide fresh perspectives and support as you navigate through these changes. Reflection is all about giving yourself the time and space to process what you've learned, how you've grown, and what resonates with you. It's like hitting the pause button in a movie to appreciate the plot twists and character development. One easy way to reflect is by journaling. Jot down your thoughts and feelings about your experiences. What excited you? What challenged you? And what you want to explore next. Doesn't have to be fancy, just write whatever comes to your mind. Another great method is to set aside regular check-in times with yourself. Maybe at the end of each week, take a moment to assess what you've done, how you feel about it. Are you moving forward towards your passions? Do you feel fulfilled? This can help you stay aligned with your journey. And don't forget about talking it out. Sometimes sharing your thoughts with a friend or mentor can provide new insights and help you see things from a different perspective. Here's another cool exercise: creating a personal mission statement or a vision board. Trust me, it's fun to get clear on what you want in life. A personal mission statement is basically a short paragraph that sums up your values, goals, or what you stand for. Think of it as your personal mantra. Grab a notebook and just start brainstorming. What's important to you? What do you want to achieve? Once you have some ideas, try to condense them in a few powerful sentences. This can serve as your guiding light whenever you're feeling lost or you need a little motivation. Now here's me being transparent. I had got caught up in my feelings of being overwhelmed, feeling of being used, always giving and never receiving. So I came up with a mantra, and it goes like this: I will no longer pour into that which drains me. And I meant it, but it didn't sit well with me. because it felt like it was negative instead of positive. Now, I have to admit, I've judged others for posting what I viewed as a negative versus a positive. There's an old saying, you can catch more flies with honey than with bees, if you know what I mean. So I chose to rewrite that mantra. And this is what it sounds like now. I choose to invest my energy in that which uplifts and nourishes my soul. Meaning, anything or anyone. Sounds better? Now it doesn't sound so negative. See, so I'm choosing to invest my energy in anything or anyone which uplifts and nourishes my soul, versus me saying I'm no longer pouring into that which drains me. A mantra that aligns more with my values. Now, don't get me wrong. My original mantra gets right to the point, and I still have to use it every now and then, because desperate times calls for desperate measures. Get my point? You see, some people don't like honey. They like that beep. One of my people that I follow in my crafting community likes to use the word ish, I-S-H. You know what I mean? And we know what she means when she uses the word ish. Now, if you're more of a visual person, a vision board might work better for you. So grab some magazines, scissors, and a poster board. Cut out those images, quotes, or anything that inspires you and represents your goals. Arrange them in a way that feels good to you. Hang them somewhere so you'll see them every day, and let it remind you of what you're aiming for. Both of these exercises are great for getting in touch with your aspirations and keep you focused on your journey. So why not give it a shot? It can be fun and create ways to visualize your future. Trust the process. Yes, I'm saying that because if you trust the process and practice patience, you'll reap the rewards. Now, let's talk about building a support network as part of your self-discovery journey. Having the right people around, it makes a huge difference. Think about who inspires you. Those could be friends, family, mentors, or even an online community. Surrounding yourself with positive influence can boost your motivation and provide valuable perspectives. It's like having your own cheerleading squad or your own tribe. I sought out groups where people were sharing their LARP journeys. You can take what you need from them and leave what you don't, because nothing or no one is perfect. Don't hesitate to reach out and connect. Share your goals and passions with them. You might be surprised by how supportive they can be. Plus, they may have insights or experience that can help you navigate your path. I learned a lot about locks, a lot of opinions on how to care for them. That's where take what you can and leave what you don't want comes in. But that's in anything. Also, consider joining groups or clubs that align with your interests. This is a great way to meet like-minded people who are on similar journeys. Whether it's a book club, a hobby group, or a professional network, these connections can help you feel less alone and more empowered. And remember, it's a two-way street. Be there for others. Don't always take, but give. Supporting your friends in their endeavors creates a sense of community and strengthens those bonds. So as you continue on your journey, focus on building and nurturing a support network. It can make that process a whole lot more enjoyable and fulfilling. Keep connecting and see where it takes you, because truly knowing oneself can lead to significant health benefits. Physically, self-awareness can promote healthier life choices. Understanding your body's needs, strengths, and limitations can lead to better nutrition, exercise routines, and sleep patterns. And this awareness can help you recognize stress signals and take proactive measures to maintain a physically fit body. Mentally, knowing oneself fosters a greater emotional intelligence and builds resilience. It enables you to understand your thoughts, your feelings, your reactions, which can improve decision-making and problem-solving. This self-knowledge can also help you manage anxiety and stress by recognizing the triggers and patterns in behavior. And spiritually, a deep understanding of oneself can enhance your sense of purpose and connection to the world. It encourages reflection and introspect, leading to a clear understanding of your values and beliefs. Spiritual growth can contribute to a sense of inner peace and fulfillment, guiding you towards a more meaningful existence. In summary, self-awareness enhances your overall well-being by promoting healthier choices, improving mental clarity, and fostering spiritual growth. There you have it. It's a wrap. If you enjoyed today's episode and found some inspiration, why not take a moment to dive into your own self-discovery journey? Whether it's creating that personal mission statement or whipping up a vision board, take action today. And hey, if you like what you've heard, please don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. And leave us a review. I love to hear your thoughts. Keep exploring, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Most importantly, don't forget to pamper yourself. Goodbye.